Live from KSAT 12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
That right there was the moonshot, the grand slam that earned the Boerne Little League team the right to represent not only our area, but the Southwest region in the Little League World Series. So a few hours ago, the team got a final send-off from Boerne, from all of their fans, of course, friends and family, as well as they headed to the airport on their way to Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
As you can imagine, of course, the team very excited about it this morning. We're very excited about this morning. They're boarding a flight at San Antonio International Airport to eventually get to the East Coast, but we got our boy Devin Karp standing by at the airport right now before takeoff. Devin, good morning. So exciting out there.
Oh yeah, good morning, Japhanie. Now look, I saw these kiddos come into here at 5 a.m. and you could not tell how early it was by their excitement and attitude. This team told me they are confident, ready, and happy to represent Boerne on the national stage in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Now just a couple hours ago, the team got a proper send-off from some friends, families, and fans at the HEB in Fair Oaks Ranch. Now this will be the team's first time representing Boerne on the national stage, having been crowned the Southwest area champions. Now, as the team showed up at the airport ready to go with their uniforms on and gear packed, they seemed as they could have played their match right then and there.
We have practiced a lot. We've worked really hard. This whole team has been great. All the practice and stuff, it's been great.
What are you most looking forward to up in Williamsport?
Probably just playing with all the fans. I mean, they have a football field, like all that.
Now their flight is taken off at 6:25, and I do know everyone has made it through security to the terminal. Now Boerne's going to open up their action next Thursday, August 15th, as they fight off against the Mid-Atlantic region winners. Now this is going to be coming up soon. Of course, you can stay tuned in with us on GMSA and KSAT Sports for their progress. Now I'm personally excited for these kiddos, but I think what's most important, the coach told me, is that they live in the moment and accept the experience. I'm going to hand it back to you guys. I'm Devin Karp, KSAT 12 News.
Devin, thank you. And the question will be, as they fly out this morning, are they going to deal with any issues? And the reason I bring this up is because Debbie is still very much a problem. They're heading up here to the Northeast. They're going to fly into Newark, and they've got to go over to Williamsport, which is dealing with very heavy rain right now. Here's the good news. By tomorrow, this is all gone, and so they'll have clear skies for the Little League World Series, which will be very exciting. So we're supporting our hometown team here. I hope they do very well, and hopefully no delays this morning as they fly out. Bus stop forecast. If you're heading to the bus stop this morning, know that temperatures will be near 80. We'll top out near 80 or 99 this afternoon. I wish it was in the 80s. No, 90s. 98 at 3 o'clock, actually, with mostly clear skies. Bit of good news, though. This evening, we have a chance for some storms. Here's a look at the futurecast, and there's a weak frontal boundary that'll kick off a few storms, I think, around 4 or 5 o'clock, mainly to our north. But as we head into the evening hours, if these storms can kind of cluster together, put out some outflow boundaries, we may see some of that activity work towards San Antonio, say 9, 10 o'clock. So there could be some lightning and thunder this evening, maybe even a couple strong storms. We'll discuss more about this rain chance coming up and look at your weekend too. But we got to look at the roads now. A lot of people starting to head out the door. What can they expect?
All right, Justin. Yeah, 6 o'clock traffic starting to pick up here as we look at 37 at Houston, a little southeast of the downtown area. One more shot here, 37 Hackberry traffic moving along pretty good both directions there. There was a crash that was being reported on 90 at Hunt Lane, but it looks like that has actually been cleared out. So let's go ahead and check in with the man with the plan, Alex Gomez. He's in drive cam for us this morning on a Friday morning. Happy Friday to you, Alex. How are things looking out there?
Well, good morning, RJ. Happy Friday. Things are looking back on track, especially on the west side. I know you mentioned that Hunt Lane and 90 accident. That looks like it has cleared. Also, the one we had before that one, 410 and 90, looks to be cleared as well. So it looks like we're going to get things moving again. Right now, what you're looking at is going to be on the south side, 35 north near Southwest Military. No issues if you're coming in from the south side to the downtown region, RJ.
All right, that is good news, especially because we know that traffic will definitely pick up starting with back to school on Monday. Thank you very much, Alex. We will continue to check in with him during the rest of this hour. Japhanie?
Thank you, RJ. Happening today, a jury is still deliberating the fate of a man convicted of homicide for a deadly crash that happened back in 2022. This morning, jurors will continue to decide how long Alexander Castro should spend in prison. On Tuesday, jurors convicted Castro of criminally negligent homicide for that deadly crash that resulted in the death of 24-year-old Alexandra Siebert. So far, the jury has told the judge that they still could not agree on a punishment. The judge told them to continue to work together and reach a consensus. Castro facing up to 10 years in prison.
Well, this right here behind me was an absolute grisly scene in East Bexar County. This was breaking news that we had yesterday, and the search for what happens continues this morning. Bexar County Sheriff Javier Salazar and deputies found a body decomposing yesterday in a refrigerator that was strapped shut. Sheriff Javier Salazar says that deputies were conducting a welfare check on an elderly man. When a deputy arrived, he spoke to someone through a doorbell camera, but the man's family later confirmed that that was not his voice. The deputy and the family then went back to the house, opened the door, and searched that property. That's when they discovered the body of that man who was in his 70s. Also inside the home was the suspect, his 48-year-old son. He's now in custody, and sheriff's officials are trying to figure out what happened.
Is it possible he was murdered? It's absolutely possible. Is it also possible he died of natural causes and the suspect hid the body away?
Yeah, still a lot of questions here. The sheriff says that this investigation is just getting started. He did not mention a cause of death, and we have made calls to the medical examiner's office waiting for an update.
This morning, we are sharing some resources for special needs families. This comes after a tragedy dealing with a 15-year-old girl with autism being found near the trash last month. Authorities believe that the person responsible is the teen's mom, 38-year-old Natalie Rose Munoz. A family with special needs spoke with us, and they say that it broke their hearts hearing the news. Victor Rubio admits taking care of children with special needs isn't easy, but he had this message from Munoz.
God loves her daughter. I would have stressed to her that God loves her, and I would have stressed to her that there are resources out there to help.
Children with special needs are nearly 4 times more likely than their neurotypical counterparts to end up in a system of care like the foster care system.
Rebecca Helterbrand with Respite Care says that San Antonio says that they offer many resources at little to no cost. Right now on KSAT.com, we have a full list of services and those resources.
Well, this morning, a planned terrorist attack forced organizers to call off 3 sold-out Taylor Swift shows in Austria. Authorities say that teenage suspects planned a terror plot targeting those shows. Frank Roberson is a counterintelligence threat analyst. He says that these decisions to cancel are not made lightly. However, threats like this should make you aware, but not scared.
You got to figure out a way to not make yourself a target as well. Purses over your shoulder, little things.
Well, one fan tells KSAT that he's still planning to go see Taylor Swift in concert, but he will definitely be more careful about it.
Looking ahead, we're getting ready for the annual KSAT Pigskin Classic. This year, Bernie taking on Piper. That's happening Thursday, August the 29th at Piper Warrior Coliseum. A lot of excitement there. We're getting pumped up for that as well.
All right. Yes, definitely. And over in Paris, Team USA still has the most medals overall this morning with 103, including 30. And looks like that this is just updated here. China coming in second place, but they now have 30 gold medals as well. So wonder what event they just won out there. France, the host country, in 3rd place, and Great Britain coming in 4th place.
Now some highlights from yesterday. U.S. star sprinter Noah Lyles won the bronze at the 200 after he admitted to having COVID. But then we got Sydney McLaughlin, broke the women's world record in the 400-meter hurdles. But the big news, Team USA's furious rally to beat Serbia, and men's basketball setting up a gold medal showdown with Victor Wembanyama and France.
Let's go. Cannot wait for that.
Oh, yeah. All eyes are on the U.S.-France basketball gold medal game tomorrow. We obviously wanted to know how you guys are feeling about this. Who are you cheering for? Are you Team France and Wemby or Team USA?
Okay, and as our producer gets in, he says wildly in favor of Team USA. So despite the fact that Wemby, obviously a huge Spurs star, a huge global star now, it looks like most of our viewers here are sticking with Team USA. LeBron, Steph Curry. That game was amazing yesterday. That was an incredible comeback by Team USA.
Because I got the notification, and we were just talking about it, like how cool of a showdown that would be. But I think this is a win-win situation. I think a lot of people are just like, hey, USA is everybody, including including Wemby, because Wemby is welcomed over here so much. But then if Wemby won, it was just like, that's still ours too. We're taking it all.
I saw Spurs fans say, you know what, we want Wemby to drop like 40, 50 points, but we also want Team USA to win. So this makes sense here based on this poll here. And again, overwhelmingly Team USA right now. That game tomorrow, 2:30 out there in Paris, France.
Time now, 6:10. We got 80 degrees outside.
Still to come. Ah, there we go. Yes, the summer heat doesn't mean that you have to stop growing things in your garden. KSAT Sarah Costa tells us how to get tomatoes planted in time for a holiday feast.
And then after the break, mirrors you can buy at Lowe's being recalled this month for safety reasons. Why they're not the only items you'll need to send back. 6:13, welcome back to GMSA. Wall mirrors sold at Lowe's, avocado mattress pads, and then LED light-up jelly toys have all been recalled this month due to some safety hazards.
Yeah, I feel this is for like kids going to college, maybe getting the dorm room ready to go here. KSAT digital journalist Ivan Herrera tells us what you should look out for in this week's Recall Roundup.
Have one of these mirrors in your home? These Origin 21 oval and rectangle wall mirrors have been recalled after 15 reports of mirrors separating from the metal hanger on the frame and falling. No injuries have been reported. The mirrors were sold exclusively at Lowe's stores and online from October 2023 to April 2024. The model number involved in the recall is L1MH1693. If you own one of these mirrors, stop using it immediately and contact the manufacturer for instructions to receive a full refund. Avocado Mattress is recalling its organic cotton mattress pad protectors sold in all bed sizes from Twin to California King. The mattress pads were sold in standard and deep pocket versions. They were recalled because they violated mandatory federal flammability regulations, which pose a fire hazard. The mattress pads included in the recall have model SFMPAVOR on their labels. They were sold in stores nationwide and online from January 2019 to March 2024. If you have an affected mattress pad, contact the company for instructions on how to get a free replacement. If you bought your child one of these LED light-up jelly ring toys from Atom Tech, stop using it immediately. The toys were recalled because they violated mandatory federal battery-operated toy regulations. The rings contain button cell batteries that can easily be accessed by a child without needing a tool. If the batteries are swallowed, they could cause serious injuries or even death. No injuries have been reported. The light-up jelly ring toys were sold on Amazon from August 2021 to June 2024. Contact the manufacturer for a refund. Ivan Herrera, KSAT 12 News.
I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of cute.
It was, yeah. So we're trying to figure out what a jelly.
I know, we were like
was.
assuming what it was when we grew up with them, but I could totally use one of those on my desk. But not one of those.
And we were saying the avocado mattress, we thought it was shaped as an avocado.
Yes, we way off, but it's okay.
Yes, either way, yes, those items being recalled there. As we take a look at our traffic authority right now, and things looking great. If you're about to step outside, things will not be like this probably on Monday as we get some major school districts started next week. Take a look at there, 90, 410 traffic moving along pretty good. I-10 at Frio. Hey, one quick reminder, northwest side, there is not going to be any bit of closures out there. That Loop 1604 North Expansion project. So good news for all of our folks out by the Rim and UTSA. Let's go ahead and check in with photojournalist Alex Gomez. He's been hitting the streets for us on a Friday morning. Happy Friday, Alex. How are things looking out there?
They're great right now, RJ. Happy Friday. And right now, things are calm over here on the east side. This is 410 South near WW White Road. It's going to be busy, though, later today. It's the beginning of tax-free weekend, but it's all right. While all y'all are out shopping this weekend, you know what? Tomorrow's going to be a big day for sports. We got the women's gold medal match versus Brazil. That's in the morning. Right after that, we've got Team USA versus Team France. You know who I'm going for? Team USA,
Hey,
USA, USA.
For just a little bit.
Something tells me, RJ, I think you're going for France tomorrow. Something tells me that.
Okay, I want to see Wemby have a great game, but you know what? I was inspired by Team USA yesterday, so I'm back on that side of things.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
See, as you should.
I want it to be a good game, though. Yes. Thank you very much, Alex.
Alex, he got it right. But again, like I said, USA engulfs Wemby, so it's a win-win situation. If Wemby just won and we lost, and it was just like, well, at least we getting Wemby. windy,
Yeah.
you know? So
True.
we got it all.
It's a win-win. Speaking of,
Is weather a win?
I've got a trivia
okay,
question.
this might be a win.
Let's go.
Are you ready for
Yes,
it?
let's try it.
Never.
Okay. So Team USA's basketball team has had many nicknames. Dream Team, Redeem Team, if you remember all those. But what is Team France better known as?
La Police.
Is it
I'm sorry, I don't know if I said that right. Is it B?
Le Bleu?
Oh, that's what it is.
I think I said that right. Le Rouge?
Sure.
Or La Roja?
Looks that sounds better. B.
I'm going B. It's going to be Les Bleus. I think that's what they call their soccer and their basketball team as well.
Well
Please
done, guys.
Oh, that's that Friday energy right there.
France. Allez, France.
You're right. It is Le Bleu. Am I saying that right? Le Bleu?
I don't know. Somebody gonna type in and be like, "Y'all stop."
It sounds okay.
But there you go. So yeah, but listen, we're going for Team USA here. Okay, that's what we're headed for. So that's our trivia question this morning. Now let's talk about some rain. Hopefully, some rain in the forecast. We've got a frontal boundary that is going to sink south as we head into the afternoon. This could be enough to stir up some showers and storms. So this is one of our computer models. And at 5 o'clock today, it does show a couple of storms trying to flare up. Then as the front gets a little bit closer, around 8 o'clock, shows a little bit more activity with some isolated showers and storms. I think mainly to the north of San Antonio. Then by 10 o'clock, it starts to cluster some of these storms together. Maybe we get an outflow boundary and we could see a little bit more activity. Now, with this kind of situation, you can't pay too close attention to exactly where these models are putting the showers and storms. Just know that if there's somewhere on the map, then the possibility is there for that, which is why I only have a 20% chance of rain in the forecast, because it's going to be a matter of just kind of where these outflow boundaries set up and where some of these storms initially develop. But hopefully someone around the area gets some rain, and I think that is a distinct possibility. By midnight, a lot of that's starting to die down. There is a risk for a few isolated strong storms, mainly north and east of San Antonio. We'll watch for that. But if you're heading out tonight, you have plans out on the town, 20% chance, I'd say 7 to 11 is kind of that time frame, that window that we're going to watch for some of these storms here locally. Outside, some clouds on the horizon, but nothing over top of us right now. 80 degrees here in San Antonio, 81 in Converse. That's the warm spot. Bernie is the cool spot at 70. Still some heat alerts for us. San Antonio points east, and that's because the heat index is going to flare up again this afternoon to around 106. Houston can go as high as 111, and there will be some pretty extreme heat indices. San Antonio, Houston, Corpus Christi, Brownsville, that's the area in Texas here where that heat index is going to be at its highest. 99 Saturday, 100 Sunday. There's another very small chance of rain on Tuesday. Otherwise, today's kind of our best shot if we're hoping to get any rain later this evening.
Oh my goodness. Look, I mean, every time you say it, we always have to take that deep sigh, because no matter if the rain comes or not, it's going to be hot.
Well, listen, there's a lot to be happy about. It's Friday. True. There's a chance for rain, and I had the temperature lower than 100.
Okay, hey, we'll take that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thank you very much, Justin. 621 right now, 80 degrees outside.
Of course, we're going to take a live look right now outside at the city. Looking good, man. You see that traffic is picking up also, so make sure you are hitting the roadways. Be safe out there. Take your time. Do not rush there. Get to your point and your destination safely. Again, good morning, San Antonio.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a TikToker's airline hack.
All right, everybody, look alive. We made it to Camp American Airlines.
When freelance photographer Susan Berry's flight home from Italy was oversold, she says the airline didn't leave her stranded. Instead, they offered her a $1,200 travel voucher to give up her seat.
I'm looking for a volunteer today.
I'll do it.
But the perks didn't stop there. She says her bump also included a free hotel, transportation, and meals.
I'm at $3,600 and counting. I'm trying to get up to $10,000 and then travel the world.
And with flights oversold for the next day and the day after, Berry became a professional volunteer, racking up thousands in travel vouchers.
And packed my bag for the 1,000,000th time.
So what do experts say about this hack? We'll have much more of their tips coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm Trevor Ault, ABC News, New York.
Guys, it is hot out there. That's why I'm in the car filming with the AC. But we need to start thinking about planning for the fall, and it's tomato time, so Let's go get some. Rainbow Gardens already has the fall tomato transplants in stock, so get them while they last. Since our first average frost is November 30th, our growing season is short. So it's best to buy transplants rather than start from seed. Ooh, okay, since it's still 100 degrees outside, we're not gonna put these in the ground just yet. Here's what we're gonna do instead. We're gonna bump it up to a bigger pot. This is about a gallon size. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna put this in this pot for about a month, and it's gonna let the root system grow. This also gives you more control, like being able to put them in morning sun and then physically being able to move your potted tomato plants to the shade. This is how they're gonna survive the brutal August temps. Come September, you should see more of these flowers sprouting or even some more baby tomatoes. That's when it's time to put it in the ground. Place in a spot that gets 6 to 8 hours of sun and water almost daily until established or until the heat cools off. Around Thanksgiving, you should have a harvest like this or even like this. Happy gardening. I'm Sarah Costa, KSAT 12 News.
Gotta love your tomatoes, man.
Yes, those look pretty good.
It
Yeah,
does.
I can't wait for that harvest to come out.
It is now 6:26, 80 degrees outside.
Yes, we are getting you going here on a Friday morning. And speaking of going here, Alex Gomez, he's in Drive Cam. We're going to check in with him coming up on our next half hour. Also going to check in with the man over there to my left, Justin Horn, checking in on your weekend forecast. We'll be right back.
They've already won because they've already gotten here. So now it's just go relax, have fun, and compete.
All right, absolutely love this out here. This was the scene earlier this morning as the Bernie Little League team got a hometown send-off. They are off to the Little League World Series out there in Williamsport, Pennsylvania this morning.
Absolutely love it. They actually just took off from the San Antonio International Airport. We're going to be checking in with Devin Karp, who was there all morning for the final send-off in just a few moments. But first, again, good morning, 6:30 right now on your Friday, August 9th. It's time to wake up, y'all.
Absolutely. We have made it to the end of the work week, and we're going to get you ready for the weekend. Thanks for starting your morning with us. We have got a lot to get to, including some construction updates on Wurzbach that's going to be affecting some businesses and pedestrians there.
And, of course, it is tax-free weekend. Don't forget about that. All of our parents out there, you need to wrap up the back-to-school shopping. We got you covered. Right now, though, we're going to get back to the Bernie Little League baseball team who got a final send-off in the Bernie for fans, friends, and family. As you can imagine, of course, the team very excited this morning, and they're on their way to Williamsport, Pennsylvania from San Antonio International Airport. Our Devin Karp, been there all morning for the big send-off. Devin, good morning.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, Japhanie and RJ. Now, I've been here since about 5, and you couldn't tell how excited these kids were. I mean, they got here at about 5, and you couldn't tell that it was so early because they were excited, ready, and they told me they are confident and happy to represent Bernie on the national stage. Now, they got in a little bit of practice last night before their big game next week. Now, once they get to Williamsport, they're going to have some time to get in some more practice, take in the sights, and maybe even try to get some rest before their big game next week. Now, the team's World Series title aspirations stayed alive thanks to that 6-3 win over Louisiana on Tuesday, where Doc Mogford hit that game-winning grand slam. And to say the past few days have been a whirlwind for the entire team is an understatement.
They've worked so hard. A lot of these boys have been playing baseball since 4 and 5 years old with that dream to one day possibly do this, and it's here, and kind of saw that in that last game. They, with a little adversity, and just kind of remind them how hard they worked, and they were ready for those moments. So it was really exciting when they turned it around, and now we're going to Williamsport.
All airport passengers must maintain.
Now, the team's flight has already taken off, and everyone has been accounted for and in the sky. Now, Bernie's going to have their first game coming up next week, August 15th. That's on Thursday. They're going to be facing off against the Mid-Atlantic regional champs because Bernie's the Southwest. Now, of course, you can stay updated on their progress with us at GMSA and KSAT Sports. But for now, I'm going to send it back to you, Devin Karp, KSAT 12 News.
Devin, thank you. And as he just said, they play their first game Thursday, but we were watching the weather this morning because, of course, they're flying out. No problems here in San Antonio, but you get up to the northeast where they're flying into Newark and Williamsport. Debbie is still a problem. I don't know why my voice just cracked. Debbie is still a problem. And we've got some heavy rain there that's still going to continue to move through as it spins through. There's been a lot of heavy rain. There's been flooding issues there. the good news is that'll be out of here by tomorrow, and then they'll have clear skies for a lot of the Little League World Series. So that's all good news. Good luck to those kids from Bernie. We appreciate you representing us, and I know you're going to do great. High temperatures today, 99 here in San Antonio, 102 in Uvalde, 103 in Eagle Pass, 104 Carrizo Springs. A hot afternoon yet again. But we do have the potential for a few showers and storms. A lot of humidity in place too. Forecast heat index will be up near 106. That's what we've seen the last few days. But those rain chances kick in around 6, 7 o'clock. We'll put in a 20% chance of rain. 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. And we could even see a couple strong storms pop up. But hopefully someone around here gets a good downpour. We'll show you what the computer models are saying. We've got some updated models coming in, and we'll share that with you coming up in just a couple minutes. But let's look at the roads now. Morning commute starting to pick up, RJ.
Yes, Justin, 6:33 right now, taking you outside with some of our TransGuide traffic cameras. 90 at 410, traffic moving pretty good there. Had an incident earlier, but that has been cleared out in that area. I-10 at Frio, just dealing with some of that overnight construction, that bridge joint work in that area. Let's go ahead and not waste any more time. Go to Alex Gomez. He is checking things out for us this morning, drive cam, and it looks like Alex is at the scene of an incident. Alex, what is the latest out there?
Good morning, RJ. Yeah, this is going to be close to Bamsey. This is on the east side, 410 southbound, right at FM 78 and Benz Engelman. We do have a two-car crash right here. That's going to be in the clearing stages. We do have a tow truck, and it's going to be off of the main lane. So 410 south is still going to be open. That's right here to your left.
Got it.
The frontage road, however, only one lane open. So again, 410 southbound at Benz Engelman. Also, the exit from the main lanes, 410 south, is closed until they clear this out, RJ.
All right, Alex Gomez on the ground there with Drive Cam. Thank you very much. We'll check in again one more time, a few more times here with Alex during this next half hour. Well, drive anywhere in the city, and chances are that you will run into some type of construction. Check this out here. This is a new project that is underway on the northwest side on Wurzbach Road. Well, we got a firsthand look at the work being done. You can see that stretch right there and how this is affecting people that use Wurzbach and work in that area.
I've been in this location for 25 years. Big difference.
Ashraf Nahil owns the popular Alibaba International Food Market on Wurzbach and has seen some big changes to the traffic there.
The numbers of cars, I don't want to say tripled, minimum doubled.
That growth prompted the city to give Wurzbach a much-needed $2.3 million facelift with money from a 2017 bond.
What we're trying to do is really improve some of the pedestrian safety and experience through this corridor by rebuilding a lot of the sidewalks.
Not only the sidewalks, but improve access to bus stops and businesses for people who use Wurzbach every day. Do you feel like these changes were needed for the sidewalks and just the amount of businesses?
A lot of people walk into our location here or some other businesses on Wurzbach from those apartments behind us. So a lot of walking people, so they need those sidewalks.
We spotted Darius Hinton walking to a job interview.
I understand that in construction, those things do take time. The sooner the better type of thing, but if they can get it done, then that's all that really matters, honestly.
So this construction is already underway right here at the intersection of Wurzbach and Blumel Road. But take a look right here to my left. There is a look at some of the sidewalks here. You can see how narrow those sidewalks are and just how dangerous and tricky that could be for people or families that are walking along this stretch of Wurzbach Road. So again, this is the first of 4 phases of construction right here on Wurzbach Road. And the idea is to help people get to and from bus stops and also help them get safely through some of these sidewalks. The work is being done overnight and should not affect daytime traffic until phase 4, which will be near the Fern Glen neighborhood.
Typically, they'll close the outermost lane next to the sidewalk. They'll keep at least one lane in each direction open at all times like this.
The entire project, which will ultimately stretch from I-10 to Fredericksburg Road, is expected to be done early next year. And business owners we talked to say the communication from the city has been clear.
Since Alibaba is an international food market, they gave me a letter in 3-4 different languages to post it in my window.
A lot of people that walk up and down these roads, do you see a lot of that?
In this area, you see people from all over the world. Most of these families, they don't have a car, so they do a lot of walking. And they go to all these stores here, so they use the sidewalk.
RJ Marquez, KSAT 12 News. All right, yeah, that construction underway there. Well, today the news at noon taking their show on the road yet again. Look at our guy there, Justin Horn, on the aisles there, Stephanie Cerna. So we have a lot of local kids going back to school on Monday. That means it's time to run to the store and grab those last minute school supplies. We saw Steph and Justin doing just that. Turned into a little bit of a competition.
I can tell you see how fast you're snatching those folders down. Now you can watch the entire segment today on the news at noon and you can see who won. Stephanie Cerna, Courtney Freeman, and Sarah Acosta will be live at Mart Hill Elementary School, helping you get ready for back-to-school shopping and the start of the new year.
All right, cannot wait to see those results. And a reminder, KSAT.com is your one-stop shop for all things back to school. Go ahead and scan that QR code on your screen and go straight to the KSAT back-to-school page right now.
Lots of schools to start next week, and we'll be highlighting many of them. So again, do not forget to wake up with us on Good Morning San Antonio. We got all things back to school coverage for you starting Monday morning and continuing throughout next week. And obviously you've heard about this all week long, and if you're trying to save some money, we got you covered because you already know tax-free weekend is this weekend, August 9th through the 11th. So if you need to get some of those school supplies or clothes for the new school year, do not wait. Take advantage of those good deals.
Yeah, every little bit counts, especially with the cost of school supplies nowadays and some of those high prices that we're seeing out there. So take advantage of back to school tax-free weekend. But just expect some crowds.
Yeah, a lot of crowds going on right then and there. All right, time now, 6:39. We're looking at 80 degrees outside.
And just ahead, we're getting you ready, of course, for tax-free weekend. Cannot mention it enough. With some Friday finds, we're going to show you how you can save big money on back-to-school shopping.
Good morning. It's time for our Friday finds, and helping us save on back-to-school shopping is content creator Lauren Lavati. Good morning there. Happy shopping.
Good morning, Patty.
All right, Lauren, the big tax-free weekend started this morning. What goods have you found so far?
Yes, Patty. So as you mentioned, tax-free weekend did start today and it's going to run through Sunday. So I highly recommend taking advantage of that to save a few extra dollars on your back-to-school clothes. And also with it being tax-free weekend, a lot of retailers are going to be offering sales as well. So any way that you can combine savings, I highly recommend you take advantage of that too.
All right. So I follow you on Instagram and you, lady, have been very busy clearance shopping. Tell us where to go and what to look for.
Yes, so as the seasons are changing over, some of the retailers like Walmart, they're going to be clearancing out more of their spring and summer items. So with it being Texas, I mean, we can still wear our khaki shorts, polos, socks, shoes, all kinds of things that I'm seeing being clearanced out at Walmart that can be utilized for back to school shopping. So definitely check out your local Walmart, maybe even Target, to see if there are any items that you find on clearance that can be utilized for back to school shopping.
All right, Lauren, let's talk about online shopping. What are some of the secrets to saving while online shopping there?
If you are doing any online shopping for back to school, you want to make sure you are shopping through sites such as Rakuten and Top Cashback to earn cash back on your purchases. It's really simple. You just go to those sites, shop your favorite retailer through those sites, and then you'll earn cash back on your purchase.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us on our Friday Finds. Make sure you follow her on Instagram at TXFrugalFinds. Patty Santos, KSAT 12 News.
Always some good information right there.
Definitely, yeah. That back-to-school rush, again, last weekend of freedom for some of our kids out there as we get things going. Back-to-school season, y'all. All right, traffic. Let's check out our TransGuide Traffic Authority cameras, and things looking pretty good out there right now. 35 Loop 410, seeing the sun kind of come up a little bit, showing you some of our highways and byways there. 10 at Culebra, the lower levels, traffic moving along pretty smooth there. At last check with Alex, we had a bit of an incident out there, so let's go ahead and check back in with him and see how things are going. Alex, what's the latest out there?
Good morning, RJ. Well, check this out. You are seeing this in real time right now. The exit has reopened on the east side. 410 southbound, the exit to FM 78 has just reopened. That crash is clear now, RJ.
All right, yes, good news there for our drivers east side of town, especially that use FM 78 to get in and around the Converse area. So good news there. Thank you very much, Alex, for checking things out for us in Drive Cam on a Friday morning.
Got good news there. Great news in our forecast because we might get a little sprinkle.
There's a chance.
Telling us there's a chance.
They're saying there's a chance, and that's all we can ask for this time of year. I think if we're going to see any rain, it's going to be this evening, but most of us will be home by that point, and that could work out really well. So let's look at the forecast here and kind of time out, excuse me, what we're dealing with. So there's a front. It's a weak front. It's not a front that's bringing in cold air by any stretch of the imagination. But what it may do is scare up a shower or storm as we head into the afternoon. So it gives us just enough lift. And keep in mind, we have a lot of heat and humidity. So we have some of the ingredients there. This is around 5 o'clock. It shows a couple stray storms starting to get going. And by the way, this is a new model coming in. So we've got new data coming in as we speak. And this is what it's showing for 7 o'clock or so, 7:15. Shows some of those showers and storms in the hill country, which I think initially you're going to see most everything north of San Antonio. But if these can put down some outflow boundaries, then there is potential that some of this activity could work a little closer to San Antonio by, say, 8, 9 o'clock, maybe even 10 o'clock this evening. This actually shows quite a bit of activity just to the north and east of San Antonio at that point. And that's why I was saying earlier, you can't pay too close attention to where these models actually put the rain. Specifically, you have to take away the idea that there's a chance, but it could be anywhere across our viewing area that we see some of these showers and storms. And so we'll keep an eye on that this evening. And there is the potential for a couple strong storms. I'd say initially as these storms kind of get going off to the north of San Antonio. But if you were to see a warning tonight, don't be surprised. Hail and gusty winds would be the main threats if we see a severe storm at all. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully it's just some rain. But it's certainly, these storms will have some energy to work with the heat and humidity being around. 99 is what we're forecasting here in San Antonio today. Now, parts of the country are dealing with cooler weather. There was a slightly cooler air mass that pushed south into parts of Kansas, Omaha today, 75. That's the high temperature. Minneapolis at 68. We can only dream of that right now. We'll get there, but not anytime soon because we have more 100-degree days in our forecast. Right now, we're at 80 here in San Antonio, 76 New Braunfels, 81 Converse, low 70s for Bernie and Kerrville. And as we go hour by hour here, by, say, dinner time, we're at 99. That feels like numbers 104. It's after that we get to add in these rain chances, 20% starting at 6 o'clock, and we'll keep it going through 10, 11 o'clock. I think by midnight, most of this will be dying down. And let's go out to the tropics very quickly. We do have a system out here that is showing some promise, showing some showers and storms developing around a particular wave. Hurricane Center is going to give this a 50% chance of development. Now, if you look at the latest models, if it does indeed develop, it would work towards the islands and then probably get pulled north. Not a guarantee, but the odds are that this will get pulled north and not move towards Texas. Things can change, but that's the way it looks right now. We'll still keep an eye on it. If it were to get a name, by the way, Ernesto, next in line, followed by Francine and Gordon. Extended forecast, 99 tomorrow. There is still a very, very small chance for shower or storm. We've also added in a very small chance on Tuesday. Otherwise, it's pretty much status quo. 100. 99, 100, 101. Take your pick. But one of those numbers there each and every day.
Yes. Probably going to feel the same, but it's okay. We're looking good-ish.
Yeah. And someone in our viewing area is going to get, I think, some storms tonight. It's just a matter if you're the lucky one or not.
Have that app handy.
Yes.
Yes. Any little cool down helps. By the way, y'all, it's going to be 80 degrees in Williamsport today, so I bet you those kids are going to be glad to be out of this heat. That's for sure. The Bernie Little League. Shout out to them. 6:49 right now, 80 degrees right here outside.
Taking a look outside right now at your live cam. Let's look at the city. Ooh, there you go. Looking beautiful out there. A little gray, but it's okay. The sun is coming up. And if you're driving out and about, be safe on the roadways. And thanks so much for waking up with us on Good Morning San Antonio.
Welcome back. We are keeping you updated on the action out there in Paris. Team USA still has the most medals overall this morning with 103, including 30 gold medals as our track and field squads continue to rack it up. China coming in 74 total medals, but tied with 30. I want to know where China's getting these gold medals from. What events are these? France is the host country. They're in third place, and Great Britain coming in fourth place right now.
We were just like, what they do that at? Like, how did that happen? We got some highlights, though, to talk about from yesterday. U.S. star sprinter, we got Noah Lyles, won the bronze in 200 after he actually admitted he had COVID. So shout out to him. Cindy McLaughlin broke the women's world record in the 400-meter hurdles. But the big news was Team USA's furious rally to beat Serbia in men's basketball, setting up a gold medal showdown with Victor Wembanyama and France. We were all looking at that, got the notification, was just like, okay, so it is on. We got all eyes on the U.S.-France basketball gold medal game tomorrow. And of course, we all have been asking what you guys have been thinking about that. Are you Team USA or are you Team Wemby and France? And right now, you guys have spoken.
Yes,
we got 9%
our updated results here. Overwhelmingly, Team USA. I think that win was inspiring. I just voted right now. I went Team USA, y'all. USA all the way. But again, I do want Victor Wembanyama to have a good game. It'll set him up for the Spurs season.
Sure.
Go Wemby. They've had an incredible run. France in the gold medal game is definitely an upset.
I mean, both can be true, right? You can support Team USA and support Wemby at the same time.
Exactly. And the fact that Wemby is doing the work up there, we see what we're getting back.
Yes.
So it's just it's a win-win all around.
We are excited for the Spurs' upcoming season. It's going to be year 2 of Victor Wembanyama. We'll see how he does against Team USA. He said that it would be a dream for him to go up against LeBron, Steph, all of those guys in a gold medal game.
Very watched game.
And international basketball has gotten so good. I mean, if you remember back in the day, the Dream Team just took care of everybody. So it's good. It's fun to watch. And yes, go Team USA.
Never forget Manu Ginobili winning that 04 gold medal. Okay, tossing now to traffic. Here are authority. I-10 Frio traffic moving pretty good. Both directions right there. See a little bit of construction. All right, let's go to check in with photojournalist Alex Gomez. He is checking things out on the roads for us on this Friday morning. Alex, what do the drivers need to know before 7 o'clock?
Well, good morning, RJ. Well, the east side is back to normal. That crash has cleared 410 southbound at FM 78. So that's the good news. Happy Friday. Go Team USA. You know what, RJ? You made the right move. Team USA all the way.
Yes. I love me some Wemby, but yes, all the way, stars and stripes. Thank you very much, Alex. Have a great weekend, my man.
And one last quick look at the forecast. 20% chance of rain this afternoon and this evening. Just keep that in mind. Otherwise, we're up around 99. 99 tomorrow. At triple digits, basically throughout the forecast here. We'll just watch for some of the small chances of rain. But if anything does pop up this evening, meteorologist Adam Caskey will be here, and we'll keep you updated.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us on our first official week right here on GMSA. You guys have a wonderful, blessed weekend.
We'll see you back here at 9 o'clock.